focus was to find businesses that already had crowdfunding pages going to help them get to their goal, because it's the most practical way to get things done instead of all these red tape, standing in line, business loans, all that.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hi guys.
I'm Everina Bryant. I'm one of the co-members.
Okay.
My name is Daniel McWilliams. I'm one of the co-members as well.
All right.
Camille Kerr, I helped found it, but I'm not one of the members.
I just wanted to ask you guys a few questions. And what is Shy Fresh Kitchen Co-op?
It's a worker-owned business, and we specialize in delivering and catering meals to halfway houses, transitional homes, church, and other organizations as well.
Our business model is a food service contractor, so we provide daily meals to institutions that provide meals to their constituents. So like daily, so people like whether they give out meals to kids or to transitional homes where they give them to their residents. We don't do as much just off the cuff catering. It's more like every day people who serve food, like schools, people who serve food meals every day. That's who our clients are.
Chicago, right? And what we do different from other restaurants and organizations is that we want to cook our food fresh daily. So we don't want to give out pre-cooked or reheated food. You know, we want to make it where we make your meals fresh daily. So that's how we came to term Shy Fresh.
And how did you guys get started? Like, why Shy Fresh?
So one of our co-members heard about a co-op group in one of her meetings. She was in a transitional home, and she reached out to a few more of us, where we all entered our first meeting back in December, and we all came up with ideas on what we want to do in building our business and our brand. And the reason we picked Shy Fresh because we went with food, right? Because of course I'm a good cook.
A real good cook.
Yes. So we decided that, you know, going into the food business would be the best thing for us at the time. And we used the term Shy Fresh because we are from Chicago, right?
What exactly is a co-op? Because a lot of people don't know what it is when it comes to business.
Yeah, a worker co-op is a business. So instead of being owned by one founder and then having a bunch of employees, or being owned by shareholders or outside investors, a worker co-op is owned only by the workers and by any work. So anyone who comes into the business after they reach a certain tenure, they're eligible to be a co-owner of the business. So it's a jointly owned structure where everyone is an owner, and no one who works there for a certain amount of time can be there without being an owner.
So the Limited Worker Cooperative Act was passed last year, and I read that you guys were one of the first in line, and congrats on that. How does that give you an advantage, you know, just in, I don't care if it's just in credibility, how does that give you an advantage to have that in your back pocket? And for those who don't know, that's like an LLC, LLP, but it's for the co-op.
We did policy work to pass that law last year. Other worker co-op policy advocates, we're going to advocate for the next step, which is to really support worker cooperatives, not just to legally recognize them in the state, but now at the city level, at Cook County level, at the state level, put resources into these businesses. So we're hoping that moving forward, because, you know, our mayor has talked about worker cooperatives as a way to do equitable economic development. Everybody's talking about it, but it's time to put the money where their mouth is a little bit and really support these types of businesses. So that's the next step, is we're hoping that being officially part of legally recognized worker cooperative will help us get more contracts and also get resources from the city and the county and the state.
Why did you guys pick this particular business as opposed to restaurant or something else?
Okay, most of us have kids, and you know, a lot of kids don't eat the food at school, right? And they should. It should be good food, but when you ask them why not, why you don't, like my son, I ask him all the time, like, why are you so hungry when you get home? And then he described the meal, and it's healthy. They trying to do healthy food, but they're not giving the kids something that they, you know, look forward to eating. You know, even like in retirement homes and nursing homes, a lot of them don't eat it because it's pre-cooked food where they warm it up and it's like they getting the same thing every day.
Because we want folks to have meals that are rooted in the cultures that in spaces that they grew up in, so that they want to eat it. You know, like that's part of the model. That's part of our advantage is we're providing meals that people want to eat because they're delicious, but also because they're familiar.
Discussion on how much food we waste on a daily basis just as a country. So with this model, not only will you be helping feed children healthy meals that they need on a daily basis, but also cutting back on the food waste that we're having in our community. Yeah. And how even in something like a pandemic, this is still sustaining itself, and how important it is that if we were to ever deal with this again, you'd be able to push forward. One thing I haven't mentioned is that, you know, at one point in time you were all incarcerated, and I like to call you returning citizens. You know, I don't like to dwell on it, but because that's always the leading like narrative, can you just tell us who you are as people, you know, moms, dads, etc.? Like, who are you?
I want to say I'm a father, for one. I'm a son. I'm also motivated and driven, and I'm not with my past, what everybody thought my past was or what I was in the past. So I feel like I found my true potential in being in Chef Fresh, and through this whole journey, I feel like it's allowed me to grow and be a better person, and also motivate and encourage other individuals, and also be a role model to a lot of people.
I also am a mother. I'm a daughter. I'm a go-getter. So I feel like Daniel said, we are role models, you know, because there's so many people behind bars that don't think once they leave there, they can, it's nothing, that's it. They can't make it. So we inspiring. I want to add inspiring to who I am, along with a mother. I want to add, like Daniel said, motivation, determination. I mean, it's so much I can say with where I'm at, coming from where I was, and how people tend to like don't even want to give you a chance because of your past, right? So with me being able to show that it is a difference and you can make it, and don't let nobody label you. Don't let nobody label you, no matter what your past is or what you've been through, because your determination where you want to be.
Absolutely. Nobody. And do you all anticipate including more returning citizens to Shy Fresh?
Yeah. We want to hire women and men who have been incarcerated and let them become owners like we was able, you know, so that they can have something to show. That's the most blessed and grateful feeling that I have ever felt in my whole life, to be able to show women from where I come from, where I've been, that you still can make it.
I just want to add, like, just like with me returning back into society, like, that was a struggle, you feel me? Like, being turned around from a job, working a job for 90 days and going through temp agencies and every month and worrying, and now we all want to be able to take away the worries and the stress of others that's coming back into the community. I feel like that's important, because you know, they give us these pamphlets and they give us this, and they just say, go on here and go. But, you know, you got people like Camille that's giving us a chance to grow and better ourselves, and also open up doors for other people. She opened up doors for us. So I feel like that's like, that should be our goal, like, to open up doors for other people.
So we do know that this $20,000 will be going towards branding, vehicles. We need to get food that's freshly prepared to these places.
Yeah.
We just need that resource to make sure that not only are you all successful, but able to bring in more people to have continued success, so that Shy Fresh is known across the city of Chicago. Like, what would this $20,000 do for Shy Fresh right now?
Like, we're on the cusp of getting like our first like actual school, not grant donate, but school contract. And to do that, we need like different equipment and vehicles.
Yeah, we need vehicles. We need a bigger space.
I am proud of you guys. I'm gonna see if my friends and family can push forward for you. Just like, you know, I hope we can push forward for the next business. So we'll be highlighting business after business, and I chose you as number one.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.